Imagine standing on a vast, unfamiliar landscape where every step is weighed down by the challenges and obstacles life invariably throws our way. These moments of hardship are universal, touching every single person's life at some point. But what if there was a way to transform these impediments into a path forward? A way to harness what stands in your way as the very means to propel yourself forward. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This is the essence of Stoic philosophy, a timeless approach to living that instills resilience, cultivates mental strength, and offers a serene mind in the face of life's adversities. In this video, we will delve into the core teachings of Stoicism, uncovering how these ancient principles possess the power to not only guide us through tough times, but to transform us into unstoppable forces. Could these age-old insights shift your perspective during adversity? How might they empower you to face and overcome the trials of modern life? Stay with us as we unravel these enduring teachings, each offering a piece of wisdom that could revolutionize the way you navigate the world. Now turning to a story that perfectly illustrates how adversity can be transformed into an opportunity. Imagine a young athlete faced with a significant setback. After years of training and relentless dedication, a sudden injury threatens to sideline their dreams. Initially, this obstacle feels insurmountable, casting doubts over their future in the sport they love. But instead of succumbing to despair, the athlete adopts a principle known in Stoicism as Amor Fati, or love of fate. This concept, championed by thinkers like Epictetus and later by Nietzsche, revolves around embracing whatever life brings with an open heart and seeing it as a necessary part of one's path. It's about cultivating a mindset that doesn't resist life's events, but rather accepts them and even finds joy in them. As Epictetus wisely remarked, do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens, then you will be happy. Through this lens, the athlete starts to view their injury not as a career-ending crisis, but as a chance to grow stronger in other areas. They focus on rehabilitation, strengthening their mental toughness, and seeking new strategies to improve. This reframing of their challenge becomes a source of inspiration, driving them to return to their sport with renewed vigor and a deeper appreciation for every moment on the field. The athlete's journey echoes that of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who found profound insights during his exile from Rome, an experience he could have easily lamented as misfortune. Instead, Seneca used his time away from the public eye to reflect deeply, producing some of his most enduring works that continue to illuminate the human condition. What if we, too, could see our setbacks as hidden opportunities for growth? By embracing adversity as a teacher, we can develop resilience and adaptability, qualities essential for navigating life's inevitable ups and downs. Consider how facing challenges head-on rather than avoiding them could lead to unexpected strengths and insights. As we explore this Stoic principle further, I invite you to think about your own life. What are the challenges that you feel hold you back, and how might a shift in perspective allow these obstacles to become stepping stones to personal growth and fulfillment? Moving forward, picture a seasoned leader in the midst of a crisis, faced with mounting pressure and chaos surrounding them. Imagine a sudden corporate scandal threatening to unravel a company's decades-long reputation. This leader, however, refuses to be swept away by the wave of panic. Instead, they channel their focus into a Stoic principle known as cognitive distancing. This practice involves creating a mental space between perception and emotion, allowing one to assess situations with clarity and objectivity. By concentrating on the facts of the scandal rather than the emotions it stirs, the leader maintains composure and effectively guides their team through the turmoil. This scenario perfectly illustrates the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who once advised, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been." His insight underscores the power of rationality in mastering emotions, enabling individuals to navigate challenges with steadfastness and reason. By dissecting the truth from emotional noise, one can make informed decisions, leading to better outcomes during crises. To incorporate this Stoic practice in daily life, consider journaling your experiences. By writing down your thoughts and emotions each day, you can begin to identify patterns of irrational beliefs or emotional distortions. This self-reflection provides the clarity needed to separate feelings from facts, a cornerstone of emotional mastery. Modern psychology mirrors these Stoic teachings through practices like cognitive behavioral therapy, which emphasizes re-evaluating thoughts to foster healthier emotional responses. This therapeutic approach encourages individuals to question their automatic emotional reactions, challenging the validity of their perceptions and gradually transforming their relationship with them. As you contemplate the influential role of rationality in emotional regulation, think about your own experiences. How often do emotions cloud your judgment, and how might adopting Stoic practices shift your approach? By practicing cognitive distancing, you can empower yourself to respond to life's trials with a calm, deliberate presence, ultimately gaining a clearer perspective and stronger decision-making skills. Reflect on the potential changes in your response to stress or conflict if emotions were guided by reason rather than impulse. As we delve deeper into this Stoic practice, consider the instances where a rational approach might have led to different outcomes in your life, and how embracing this method could enable you to navigate future challenges with greater resilience and wisdom. Moving forward, imagine a sailor caught in the midst of a fierce storm at sea. With turbulent waves crashing and relentless winds howling, the sailor remains steadfast, directing all their attention to the one thing within their control, the ship's steering wheel. Instead of succumbing to panic over the impossible task of calming the storm, the sailor demonstrates the Stoic principle known as the Dichotomy of Control. This concept, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, teaches us to distinguish between what we can influence and what we cannot. As Epictetus wisely remarked, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This simple yet profound insight urges us to focus our energy and attention on the aspects of life that we can change, rather than wasting it on elements beyond our control. Consider how this applies to managing stress and anxiety in everyday life. When faced with a challenging situation, it can be helpful to make a list, identifying what aspects are within your control and which ones are not. By doing so, you channel your efforts toward actions that are actually effective, rather than fixating on the uncontrollable. For example, a student may experience stress about an upcoming exam. While they cannot alter the exam format or difficulty, they can control their study habits and preparation strategy, thereby maximizing their chances of success. To illustrate the power of this Stoic insight in action, let's look at the life of former United States President Franklin D. Roosevelt. During his leadership through the Great Depression, Roosevelt focused on what he could control, creating policies like the New Deal to stimulate economic recovery. By redirecting his attention to actionable solutions, he was able to lead the nation through one of its most challenging periods. Now, reflect on your own life. What current challenges are you facing, and where can you shift your focus to areas of influence? Consider how changing your perspective might alter your approach to handling adversity. By embracing the Stoic dichotomy of control, you empower yourself to navigate life's uncertainties with greater calm and effectiveness. As you encounter situations that seem beyond your reach, remember the sailor in the storm and steer your attention toward what you can influence, leaving the rest to take its course. By doing so, you may find yourself more resilient and better equipped to weather any storm that comes your way. Now turning to the power of present moment awareness, picture an artist completely immersed in the act of creation. Whether it's the delicate strokes of a paintbrush or the gentle glide of a pencil on paper, the world around them seems to fade away. In this singular focus, the artist experiences a profound sense of peace, highlighting the beauty of being wholly present. This immersion captures the essence of a key Stoic practice, mindfulness and awareness, a concept that has parallels in Eastern philosophies like Zen Buddhism. Mindfulness encourages us to fully engage with the current moment, shedding the burden of past regrets and future worries. Seneca, a notable Stoic philosopher, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This statement underscores the idea that real contentment arises when we focus on the here and now. By practicing present moment awareness, we can reduce the anxiety that often stems from dwelling on what has been or what might be. Imagine the sense of freedom that comes from truly appreciating life as it unfolds, unencumbered by the weight of time's passage. To cultivate such mindfulness, consider integrating simple practices into your daily routine. Mindful breathing, for instance, is a powerful technique where you dedicate a few moments each day to focus solely on your breath. This practice helps ground you in the present, calming the mind and reducing stress. Similarly, taking reflective pauses throughout your day can foster greater awareness. By pausing periodically, perhaps during a walk or while enjoying a cup of tea, you allow yourself to reconnect with the present. These moments of intentional reflection can help clear the mind, making space for more mindful living. Modern mindfulness practices often draw from the teachings of Stoicism, illustrating their timeless relevance. Yoga and meditation, both of which emphasize breathing and presence, mirror Stoic principles of attentiveness and tranquility. By regularly engaging with these activities, many find themselves more centered and less overwhelmed by life's challenges. So, how might focusing more on the present moment alter your perspective? When was the last time you allowed yourself to simply be, without the distractions of yesterday's concerns or tomorrow's uncertainties? By embracing the present moment, you might discover a renewed appreciation for the simple joys of life, a heightened sense of clarity, and an overall reduction in stress. Consider the potential transformation that awaits by letting go of time's constraints and immersing yourself fully in the now. Through this shift in focus, you can unlock a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you, paving the way for a more content and fulfilling life. With the next phase of the journey in sight, imagine a bamboo plant bending gracefully in the wind. This humble plant embodies resilience, strong yet flexible. It withstands nature's trials without breaking. Inner resilience, a key Stoic principle, finds parallels in this natural wonder and teaches us about enduring life's challenges. Seneca, a celebrated Stoic philosopher, beautifully captured this idea when he said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." For he is not permitted to prove himself. This insight tells us that resilience is not a trait we are simply born with, but something forged through the experience of facing and overcoming challenges. It's in the embrace of these difficulties that we find our true strength. To develop this resilience, it is important to engage in practices that fortify our mental toughness. One such strategy is to intentionally seek out voluntary discomfort. This could involve small actions like taking a cold shower or fasting, which teach us to tolerate and adapt to discomfort. These exercises train the mind to remain steady and calm, even in the face of unforeseen difficulties. Historical examples offer profound lessons in Stoic resilience. Consider Admiral James Stockdale, who survived years of imprisonment during the Vietnam War. His steadfast spirit, grounded in Stoic philosophy, helped him endure unimaginable trials and emerge unbroken. Stockdale himself acknowledged that his understanding of Stoicism allowed him to maintain his inner resolve. His story is a testament to the power of resilience in action, illustrating that even the most challenging circumstances can be navigated with the right mindset. So, how can you cultivate your own resilience? Begin by embracing life's challenges as opportunities to prove your inner strength. reflect on past adversities you have faced and recognize how they have shaped you. Consider adopting the practice of voluntary discomfort in small, manageable ways to build your mental fortitude. Deliberately place yourself in situations that test your resolve, allowing for growth and transformation. As you build resilience, remember that it is a journey, not a destination. Every challenge is another opportunity to strengthen your character and expand your capabilities. Embrace each one as a stepping stone towards becoming more adaptable and perseverant. Reflect on the bamboo's unwavering dance with the wind and let it inspire your path to inner strength. With each trial you face, you inch closer to an unshakable core, ready to thrive no matter what life throws your way. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let's explore a community's journey of rebuilding after being hit by a natural disaster. Imagine a town where once thriving homes stand as mere shadows, yet among the ruins, a spirit of resilience and acceptance emerges. The townspeople gather not to lament their loss, but to focus on the path forward, accepting what nature has wrought and working collaboratively to rebuild their lives. This story beautifully exemplifies the Stoic practice of acceptance. At its core, acceptance involves acknowledging the reality of situations beyond our control, thereby finding peace of mind. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius guides us here. Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny for what could more aptly fit your needs. These words remind us that acceptance is not resignation, but an embrace of the present moment, recognizing that every event is a part of our life's fabric. Acceptance calls for humility, acknowledging that life's course is not entirely ours to dictate. It means letting go of the need to control every outcome and finding serenity in the realization that life's unpredictability is beyond our grasp. To practice acceptance, begin by reflecting on daily occurrences with a meditative mindset. Each evening, take a moment to acknowledge the day's events without judgment, simply observing them as they are. This practice can help train the mind to approach each new day with a readiness to welcome whatever comes. Consider the story of a woman who found peace through acceptance after losing her business in an economic downturn. Rather than dwelling on her loss, she accepted this period as a chance to reassess her goals and refocus her energies. With acceptance, she found the strength to pivot, launching a new venture that aligned more closely with her passions. This example demonstrates that acceptance allows us to tap into inner strength and resilience, paving the way for new beginnings. As you reflect on these stories, consider which areas of your life might benefit from the practice of acceptance. Are there circumstances causing distress that could be eased by embracing them as they are? Acceptance does not mean passive surrender, but rather a proactive approach to living in harmony with life's ebbs and flows. By practicing acceptance, you can cultivate a sense of peace and clarity, ultimately empowering yourself to face life's challenges with a steadiness of heart and mind. Now turning to the practice of self-reflection, we discover its remarkable impact through the story of a successful CEO. This individual attributes much of her achievements to the habit of evening reflection. By consistently setting aside time each night to review her actions and decisions, she has cultivated a deep awareness of her strengths and areas for improvement. This practice mirrors the wisdom of Stoic philosophers like Seneca, who advised the value of introspection for a meaningful life. As Seneca once stated, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Such reflection is not merely a tool for understanding oneself, but a pathway to growth and clarity. By engaging in self-reflection, we gain insights into our daily interactions and long-term aspirations. This process allows us to recognize our patterns, both positive and negative, and make informed choices about our future. Regular self-assessment fosters personal growth, guiding us to align our actions with our values and purpose. It provides clarity in our lives, helping us to see beyond immediate challenges and distractions. One practical method to begin this journey is through journaling. At the end of each day, take a few moments to jot down key events and decisions. Reflect on what went well and what could be improved. This simple act of writing encourages mindfulness, making us more present and aware in our daily lives. Over time, this habit deepens our understanding and builds a conscious connection to our personal and professional goals. Historical figures have long recognized the power of self-reflection. Think of Benjamin Franklin, who famously kept a journal to evaluate his life's progress. He used this practice to remain true to his values and to continually strive for excellence. Franklin's dedication to self-examination reinforced his commitment to personal development and helped him navigate the complexities of his era. Reflecting on your own life, consider the insights and growth that self-reflection might unlock. How might your approach to challenges change with a clearer understanding of your motivations and desires? By incorporating this Stoic practice into your routine, you open a door to profound personal insights. Embrace the opportunity to explore your inner world and align your actions with your deepest values. In doing so, you cultivate a resilient mindset ready to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and purpose. Moving forward, let us delve into building character through virtuous living, a core principle of Stoicism that can fortify us in tough times. Imagine the story of a courageous whistleblower who risked everything to stand by her principles. Her unwavering adherence to truth and justice showcases the Stoic belief that virtue is the highest good, a belief fundamental to character strength. As Epictetus wisely noted, wealth consists not in having great possessions but in having few wants. This notion underscores the idea that true wealth lies in possessing virtues like courage, justice, prudence, and temperance. Living virtuously involves making steadfast decisions that align with these virtues, fostering integrity and inner peace. One can start by setting personal virtue goals, clearly defining what attributes are most important and committing to them wholeheartedly. This might involve routinely evaluating your actions and decisions against these standards, ensuring they reflect the virtues you aspire to embody. Over time, this practice not only strengthens character but also provides clarity and confidence in decision-making. Consider individuals throughout history who have lived by their principles, drawing strength and serenity from their dedication to virtue. Socrates, for example, upheld truth and wisdom even in the face of adversity, showcasing that a virtuous life brings profound inner strength. His commitment to his beliefs, despite personal cost, is a testament to the enduring power of living by one's principles. Another practical approach is to regularly reflect on your actions and motivations. Ask yourself questions like, am I acting with courage and fairness? Or do my choices reflect prudence and moderation? This introspection helps identify areas for growth and reinforces your dedication to living virtuously. Incorporating virtue into daily life not only enhances personal character, but also equips you to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. As you cultivate these virtues, you build an inner foundation that remains steadfast amid external turmoil. This alignment with Stoic teachings empowers you to face obstacles with calm and assurance, knowing that a life grounded in virtue is a life of true fulfillment. Reflect on how embodying these principles can transform your approach to challenges, leading to a more purposeful and harmonious existence. As the next challenge unfolds, let's explore the Stoic insight of courage in the face of fear. Picture a firefighter standing at the threshold of a blazing building, exhibiting unwavering composure and courage. In that moment, the firefighter epitomizes the Stoic understanding that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to face it rationally and resolutely. Seneca wisely observed, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality." This insight reveals that fear often arises from anticipation and imagination rather than actual experience. Through Stoic teachings, we learn that courage involves recognizing fear and choosing to act despite it. To harness this type of courage, consider strategies like exposure exercises, where one gradually confronts fears in a controlled manner to desensitize and diminish their power. Alternatively, try reframing fearful situations by focusing on what you can control and viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. Such practices align with the Stoic principle of mastering one's emotions and perceptions. Historical figures like the Roman general Cato stand as enduring examples of courage inspired by Stoic teachings. Despite powerful opposition, Cato remained steadfast in his principles, embodying the Stoic ideal of courage through rational action. In contemporary times, activists and leaders who embrace uncertainty and challenge injustice continue to draw on similar Stoic principles. Now, reflect on your current fears or challenges. Consider how Stoic courage might provide new perspectives. Are there fears that control your actions or decisions? How might adopting a Stoic approach enable you to face them with greater strength and clarity? By embracing this philosophy, you can transform fear into a catalyst for growth, learning to navigate life's uncertainties with resilience and poise. This shift not only empowers personal development, but also instills a deeper sense of confidence and inner peace. As you continue your path with a Stoic mindset, remember that courage is cultivated through practice, reflection, and an unwavering commitment to action despite the unknown. Now turning to the next cornerstone practice, we delve into the art of finding contentment in simple pleasures, a key Stoic practice. Imagine a retiree, each day unfolding with serene predictability. He finds joy in tending a small garden, sipping morning tea, and strolling through a nearby park. His life, while seemingly uneventful, is rich with contentment. This story perfectly encapsulates the Stoic appreciation for finding happiness in simplicity and gratitude. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. This Stoic insight empowers us to recognize that true happiness arises not from external possessions or achievements, but from our internal mindset and appreciation for the present moment. Focusing on simple pleasures like a delightful book, a heartfelt conversation, or a quiet walk in nature can significantly enhance our well-being. Such experiences remind us that joy often resides in life's simplest moments. By cultivating gratitude for these everyday pleasures, we not only reduce dissatisfaction but also foster a deeper sense of happiness. One practical habit to develop this mindset is maintaining a daily gratitude list. At the end of each day, jot down at least 3 things you are thankful for. This practice shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, promoting a sense of abundance and joy. Simplifying one's environment is another effective strategy. By decluttering our surroundings, we clear mental space, allowing for greater clarity and calm. Fewer possessions mean fewer distractions, enabling us to focus on the essentials, those elements that truly contribute to our well-being. Many have embraced minimalism and found it deeply fulfilling. Individuals like artist Georgia O'Keeffe found profound satisfaction in the simplicity of her surroundings, which fueled her creativity and contentment. By choosing to live with less, we can create more room for what genuinely matters, nourishing our mental and emotional health. As you reflect on your life, consider the simple joys you might be overlooking. Could it be the aroma of fresh coffee, the warmth of a sunrise, or the laughter of a loved one? These moments, often taken for granted, hold immense power to enrich our lives. Embracing them with gratitude can transform our perspective, illuminating the abundance within our daily existence. In doing so, we align ourselves with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, discovering that contentment lies not in the grand, but in the grace of everyday life. By nurturing this awareness, you can cultivate a more fulfilling and joyful existence, grounded in simplicity and gratitude. As we draw this journey into Stoic wisdom to a close, we reflect on the teachings we've explored and their profound impact on our resilience and peace of mind through tough times. Each principle of Stoicism, embracing adversity, mastering emotions, focusing on what we can control, and finding contentment in life's simple pleasures offers a timeless framework for navigating life's challenges. Together, these teachings empower us to transform obstacles into opportunities, cultivating strength and clarity amid adversity. Epictetus wisely reminds us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters, encapsulating the core of Stoic empowerment. This perspective invites us to shift our focus from external circumstances to our own responses, encouraging a sense of control and empowerment in our lives. Implementing these teachings doesn't have to be overwhelming. Consider starting small. Choose one principle that resonates with you and integrate it into your daily routine. Perhaps you begin with practicing gratitude, jotting down moments of joy each day, or focusing on the aspect of controlling what you can. As these practices become habits, you'll likely find yourself more resilient and at peace, even amidst life's inevitable storms. We encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. By doing so, you contribute to a community of individuals striving to apply ancient wisdom to modern life, enriching our collective understanding and growth. And before you leave, if this exploration into Stoicism resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into leveraging ancient teachings for today's challenges. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey, one that not only enhances personal strength but also fosters a deeper, more mindful existence.